My first name is Alex, last name is Tucker. A lot of people call me by my last name, so I usually go by Coach Tucker or Tuck. So high school, 2003, I come in as a skinny freshman. That group of guys I had in 2003, we actually ended up going 25-0 as a freshman team, and then kind of transitioned into playing varsity. That last couple games got moved up for the playoffs. Sophomore year, ended up having a really good summer, ended up earning a starting spot. All CIF, All Bay League, a few other accolades in there. I think we won the league that year as well. Junior year, really good group of guys as well, good group of seniors that we had. I think probably most memorable was my senior year, ending 29-6. Ended up being, I think, the 5th ranked team in the state of California, which was something that we were really proud about. Played a lot of pros, James Harden, DeMar DeRozan. Throughout high school, Russell Westbrook is also someone we played against quite a lot. And then after that, it was just preparing for everything after high school. So college is a real awakening for most, especially for me. So I was, I guess, the star player in high school, and then coming into college, you have to revamp and find a way to get onto the court, right? So college, everybody can play, everyone can dribble, everyone can shoot, everyone can do a lot of good things on the court. So you got to find your niche and make sure that you were able to find some space for yourself. So for me, being a smaller guard, it was definitely playing defense, and as a point guard, making sure all my teammates were in the right possession or the right place at the right time. Throughout my college career, obviously earned more minutes, earned more playing time, more respect from my coaches and my teammates. Throughout my career, gained a little more confidence on the offensive end, but primarily my focus was defense and making sure that my teammates were set up for success. So at the end of my career, I ended up being the all-time leader in assists for Florida Atlantic University. I think I still currently hold the record, and every other assist record from freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year, I currently hold as well. I've got a few. So one from high school, I definitely think just senior year, kind of the whole experience as a whole, as a total, just coming in, every guy was bought in to being good. Practices were intense, games were intense. We ended up going 9-1 in the league, winning the league, and then making a really deep run in the playoffs. But I think there's not one memory, but I think that senior year for me was pretty special, just because of the guys, from the starting guys and the guys last on the bench. Everyone was bought in, and everyone made sacrifices for the team to have good success. So after I played college, I played a little semi-pro. I ended up tearing my Achilles shortly after, so my playing career was over. But I got into coaching, started with training, personal training, just ball boys that would be at the game, or kids at the local YMCA. Eventually developed and grew that into more of a higher base clientele, I guess you can call it, with a lot of guys that were going overseas, a lot of NBA guys, and then transitioned from being a skills trainer into a full-time head coach. So while I was in Florida, coached high school boys, high school girls, really enjoyed that. And then I moved back to California. It's kind of the same avenue. Picked up training first, turned that training, players kept asking for more, so I was like, okay, maybe I'll coach a little bit. Ended up coaching, mainly doing just travel in high level basketball in that area. First, I'm just glad to be back. Took some time off, and I feel recharged. I feel energized again. So for me, really just looking to get everyone better, not just starting five, not just one guy in particular, but I really want to make sure that everyone that we have access to in our program gets better in some aspect, either shooting, ball handling, dribbling, whatever it may be. I'm not really going to measure it off of wins and losses. I'm just going to really measure it off of effort, ability to get better every single day, and then that'll equate to wins and losses. But for me, just making sure that we can do our best to make sure that everyone in the program gets better.